Where do we go from here? I wonder when, if ever, it'll be clear again. Is there a forward now, or are we on a spiral? And will it change within my lifetime, or is it changing as I sing? And I wring my hands over the sink, and yet the dye gets all over the bathroom floor, and I wonder what it's for. It's for the children at the fair who've never seen pink and teal hair. It's for the cashier who said she would like to do it if she were my age, and I remind her that courage comes in many forms, and so does confidence, and so does beauty, and all those things belong to those who remember they exist. And people try often to resist and derail the conversation, especially when I'm getting really serious. Maybe they're coping, maybe they're learning and just digesting and don't want to do it in front of me. And I have faith still in people who hurt me, and that ends up hurting me over time, and I think it's worth it still. And I wish that sometimes I was in jail, but that's why now I'm Jay, and things will always be that mutable sort of way, because seasons come and go, and they have always been the same, except they're not identical year after year. Cause if you'd ask me if the grass would still be green before my birthday in the middle of September, when we're normally in a drought, I would never guess that this time of year the maples would be turning. But I guess that it makes sense because they bud before the rest, and I know that things recover, and I know that they can heal, but I find myself losing faith in my own Achilles heel. Where does it stop? Where does it end? Once you find weakness and flaw, it overlaps and tumbles down and covers up all the things that you thought you knew. All the ways that it was are gone, and now it's new. And you have to cope, you have to move on. Not slowly, because it doesn't really stop and wait for you. So you wake up in the morning and you decide to not look at Twitter, because Twitter doesn't exist anymore, thanks to Elon Musk and his transgender daughter, who liked to talk to her friends on there, and that just pissed him off too much, so he had to buy it and turn it into a piece of shit hate fan page for cis people who don't want to be called cis. And I'm not sure if that really means something to all of this, but it means something to me, because I used to use that app to make the art that I posted on a different stupid app that's owned by a different stupid rich man who also wouldn't like me if he met me, but besides that, he wouldn't even deign to even meet me. He would would like remove himself with security and remove me with security, and there's so many layers of you don't exist to me, so many layers of we're not the same, but we are, unfortunately. That's the news that nobody likes to hear. Not them, not us, nobody likes it that we're actually the same. It's upsetting to know that we could come from the same matter, the same organs, and produce such horribly varying results. And the worst part is that we're all sitting here in Ohio, going to the same fairs, eating all the same donuts, and we go to the same churches, and we watch the same shows, and I was in that Joseph, and it was based on the Bible, and it doesn't escape me that I can't escape it, and it's as much a part of me as a part of them, but I can fight it. I am stronger in that way, and I will always be proud. I will never back down. So, in that way, I'm not worried anymore. I'm just impatient for everyone else to get on board. I'm bored of stupidity. I'm not upset anymore. I'm just bored because it takes so long to teach people who weren't taught early enough. The later you start, the longer it takes, and I unfortunately have to have the patience, which I don't, but I'll grow it like a plant in a garden I don't have yet. I will build it myself because I am, determined. Is that ambition? I don't really care because I'm alive and I can't stop it. And here we are, and here they are, and it's all happening. So, oh God, things are happening, and I'm picturing that Eminem with Steve Harvey's face. The internet has ruined me, and yet I depend upon it, and in that way we will always be at war with each other, and I thought war was something I would never understand, and yet here I am fighting one every day, not knowing what else to say.